Today, we're talking about opens and clicks, how to get more opens and more clicks in your emails because we all want them. These are fast, easy ways to get people to open the email, get to the point fast enough that they're going to keep reading, get quick clicks, get important clicks. And then I'm going to give you a bonus tip and a freebie as well, because when you send emails, you need people to look in the emails, click things, and spend money with you, right? So more opens, more clicks. That's what we're here for. So let's get started. We're going to start with how do you get more opens in your videos? Now, getting an open is all about trust, visibility, and being inviting. And that comes down to 3 elements. Element number 1 is the sender name. Who is sending that email to you? Now, I get a ton of emails in my inbox, and I know you do too, where the sender name is just someone's first name, like Alex or Joan or Maya. I have no idea who these people are, so I'm not going to open the email so easily. However, if you use a sender name that is a person's full name and the business name as well, that gives context, which leads to trust. So, for example, all of my emails come from Kay Peacey _slick business. So everyone knows who I am, and it's really consistent. Consistent sender name builds trust. The second element is the subject line. The most important thing about a subject line is that it should tell them what's in it for them. And that's easily done with a little bit of curiosity or a benefit that is hinted at or given in the subject line. So make your subject lines inviting. The third element is a thing called the pre-header. Now, in ActiveCampaign, it's really easy to add that. If you don't use a pre-header, what they see in the inbox is the first line of the email, which usually says something like, hey, to view this in browser, click here, which is boring. So a pre-header is your chance to make your email more visible in the inbox and more inviting. In these examples, you can see the combination. We've got the sender name at the top of each of them. This is exactly how they look in the inbox on a mobile device. See the consistency in the sender name? Someone sees that, they know it's my email. You need that. The subject line hints at the content of the email. Some of them are really curiosity driven. This is embarrassing but important. That one got a lot of opens because people were like, well, what's Kay embarrassed about and why is it important? The rage at the Christmas cheese shop, one of our most popular emails ever because it really provoked curiosity. The third one there, safe to get happy about new segments in ActiveCampaign. That was really about the benefits because everyone was worrying about new segments. I'm going to tell them it's safe to be happy about them. Each of them has a pre-header that follows it, and you'll see the pre-headers here have each got an emoji at the start and an emoji at the end. Now imagine that in a whole inbox full of really boring, dry stuff. Those emojis help your emails stand out in the inbox without interfering with stuff. So it's so easy to do. Consistent sender name, curiosity driver subject line, and then use a pre-header with an emoji at the start and the end. It's like a kicker, right? And you can use fun. You can be playful with these. Playful, by the way, is my word of the year for email in 2025. Tell me your thoughts about this. What are you using for your sender name right now? And are you going to change it now that you've seen this? I hope so. Element number 2, you've got to get people to read your email, which means you need to get to the point so that they can get the point of your email. If you don't do that, people are not going to be able to read and digest the contents of your email. It makes it very, very hard for them to see what's going on in the email. Now, the critical things here are around white space in your email. Use plenty of white space. Remember, they're going to be looking at it on a mobile device. So you really need to prioritize formatting your emails so that they look great on a mobile device. If you're not looking at your emails on a mobile device, you are making a big mistake and you need to change that now. You should have your eyes on every email that gets sent from your business on a mobile screen. And preferably do it while you're waiting for the bus or trying to get your kids to football or whatever it is you're doing when you're busy and distracted. That's when you should look at your email because that's how your customers are looking at your email. Your words need to be short, clear, and concise. And you need to not fill the screen up with huge banners or big images that take up the entire screen without actually telling them anything or giving them any benefit. That is your primary real estate. So format for mobile, make it clear, simple. Don't fill up the screen with big banners and use plenty of white space so that people can skim read quickly on mobile devices. Great. So now you've kept their attention long enough for them to actually see the point of your email. We're going to get to clicks next. Tell me which things you're going to change in your mobile layouts right now. Go look at one of your emails. Tell me the things that you're going to change. My name is Kay Peacey. I am an active campaign specialist, but everything I say in these videos goes for any email sending platform you are using. The reason we need these opens and clicks is because we're ultimately trying to make money from emails. So we've got to have the opens and clicks. Without them, we're nothing. They're also going to massively help with your deliverability. So this stuff is really important. Subscribe to this channel. I'm going to keep telling you all of the good things about email strategy so that you can make more money in less time using email. Let's get on to the clicks. There are several different types of clicks that you can use in emails. The first type are quick clicks. These are amazing and really neglected by most email senders. Quick clicks are how you're going to train the people you're sending emails to click in your emails. Remember our recipient here? They're busy, they're chaotic, they're looking at their mobile while they're doing other things. So you've got to get their attention, get them in, and train them to click in your emails so that when you do something more important, when you want to sell them something or get them to do something, they are already ready to click in your emails. Click training. Quick clicks are things like telling them what's new in your world. This is one of our most clicked items at the top of a weekly email. We list the things that we've made that are new this week. These get clicks like crazy because people see them really easily at the top of the email. It's low stakes. I'm not asking them to do anything. It's a low jeopardy click. The second type that gets a lot of traction is what we call a curiosity click. We often put them in the PS, which makes people read all the way down to the bottom of the email because they know at the bottom of the email, we're going to put a little Easter egg in there for them with something funny, something curious, something interesting, but is kind of out of step with the rest of the email, but it's fun, right? And it's low stakes. There's nothing they need to do. The other one, and this is a huge opportunity that I know you are probably missing right now. At the bottom of nearly all of your emails, you should have a section like this, which is quick links. Quick links are like self-service stuff, and it's where you present the stuff that people often want to get to in your world. Because what you do not want is for them to have to go looking for something at the moment when they are hot for you. So you've caught their attention, they're reading the email, they're thinking, oh, actually, do you know what? I might go check out that Active Campaign Academy that Kay's always banging on about. Okay, there it is. These are called self-service quick links. You might also see it called a super signature. If you're not using that, start doing it now. Tell me in the comments if you're doing it. Tell me if you're going to start doing it. I want to hear from you. The next type of clicks, sales or CTA clicks, calls to action. How do you get people to click when you really, really want them to? The first thing I'm going to say about this is that if you're sending an email where you have got an important CTA or sales click that you want to happen, don't include the quick links. Keep their focus on the CTA. The big thing with a sales CTA link is repeat, repeat, repeat. Remember that mobile screen that your recipient is looking at and scrolling through while they're busy doing other stuff? The mobile only shows a certain portion of the email. If you don't repeat your CTA multiple times in that scrollable mobile view, if they have to scroll and go look for it, you risk losing them. So repeat the call to action link multiple times, more times than you feel comfortable with, and change up the format you're showing that link in. You should have the link inside the text on just single words like click here or join now or register now. You should have it on full lines of text where the whole line of text is the link. Here is the link to register. Click now so you don't miss out. Put an image in there that is inviting. The moment they click that image, it's going to take them to the same place. Put it on a button as well. And if you really want to go killer on this, put that link onto a GIF. As soon as you put a moving thing into an email, you will get more clicks, especially if your call to action is to get them to go and watch a video. Genius, right? I want you to tell me how you're feeling about links at this point. Are you going to put some more in when you do that next sales email? Yes, you are. And you're going to put an image in there and buttons and text links, all the things. Repeat, repeat, repeat. The bonus I'm going to give you here is that if you want people to actually view the page that you've just taken them to, you need to make sure that it loads fast. This is the most overlooked thing about link clicks. Every time that you give somebody a link to click and they click the link and then get bored and wander off because the page didn't load, you have just trained them to not click your links. Duh. don't want to do that, right? So make sure that your pages load quickly, especially when it is an important call to action link. Here is a freebie for you. I've made you a lovely little checklist. You can have this checklist. All you've got to do is follow the QR code or that link, slickbusiness.co/click boost, and you can grab that and stick it in front of your computer so that you are going to get more opens and more clicks. You want to make more money. Now that you know how to do all of those things, you can do all those things really, really well using ActiveCampaign. So if you're already an ActiveCampaign user, or if you want to give ActiveCampaign a try and you want to do this stuff right away with me by your side, looking at your exact emails and saying, actually, I think you should do this, this, and this, you can have that. Slickbusiness.co/learn will take you to the ActiveCampaign Academy, and you get me by your side to help you with all of that stuff. Subscribe to this channel because we are talking email strategy on a regular basis, and keep watching. If you want to actually make money from those emails, you need to be strategic about it. So stay with me. See you in the next one.